Hello guys and welcome to another Adobe Lightroom video. And today we're going to be editing Swanage Strictly Bulleid Gala. Yes, literally I'm around 20 minutes away from, or 20 minutes back. 20 minutes ago I was like there, and like I'm back now. So yeah. 218 images we got there, and I'm going to be talking about the event as we go through. But there will be a behind the lens video, and probably when you're watching this there might have been the video release, so if there is, then I'll put a little card in the top right hand corner where you can go and watch the behind the lens video. But anyway, this is going to be where we're editing the photos today, so of course I'm going to edit them before, alright, so you do the behind the lens video. But anyway, as we go along I'll talk about some different events that occurred. So yeah, anyway, right at the start we got Sir Keith Park here. No, actually, I'll be very much honest. I've learned quite a lot. You can probably tell that Sir Keith Park is out of focus there. Whereas a bit of the viaduct here, you can actually see is relatively in focus, because this is 200mm. You have a limit on where you can actually go, and the limit's just basically just there. It is. So yeah, and basically when you start getting to this boundary, everything starts to get a bit more better. So yeah, but I try and do these images. I try and you know make them nice. Some of them actually do come out quite nice. But yeah, this is right at the start. So we got up quite sharp at around like 9ish. No, we were on the road on like 8ish, trying to get there. So yeah. And this is the first train this day. Today it was. So so yeah. Of course, what I'm gonna have to do, a bit of sharpening to make everything nice and sharp. I don't think we're gonna get through those today. So basically, I might not be talking at some points because that's the way it works with editing photos. But anyway, I'm not a big fan of that coming over the bridge like that. I like it if it's like... Oh god, that's terribly out of... And see, when you get into this section here, everything starts to become in focus. Yeah. There was actually... when we were doing this, it was cloudy overhead. There's the more that we go on, we can see it starts to get a bit more nicer. So yeah, I'm not a big fan, I will be very much honest, of the plates on the front there, like the South American stuff like that. I'm not a relatively big fan of that, I will be very much honest. So yeah. So yeah, this is Sir Keith Park. Brilliant locomotive actually, they do thunder it down here quite well actually. It's very nice locomotive indeed. And also I want to say an actual big thanks to Swanage Railway as well for actually putting on the event, as I usually do for any event. Always thank you to the people who's done it, because it's brilliant, really brilliant. So yeah, I was using my 1855 to 200 for this. And actually there's professionals, there's amateurs, there was, you name it, they're there. They were, and it was great. And as I said, I'll talk about more as we go along. But yeah, here's another nice shot yet again of everything. Because the trouble was, I was on this, so basically you got your fence here and it corners off going that way basically, and I was sort of like just near the corner, so you've got this big sort of bush line here where the fence is just here. So so yeah. I don't know if I'm a big fan of the green, I'll be very much honest. I mean like the sort of, because they've got dark greens and they've got really sort of light greens that some of them have put in. So yeah, let's get it sharp. It's difficult whether have it in black and white or colour. And sometimes it's correct to have it in black and white. So yeah, not gonna have that. So yeah, basically it was really great. It's really great. I mean, we were on the last day, so they're not actually, at the time of this recording, it's 3 p.m. So they actually haven't officially finished the event yet. But yeah, so it was great. And actually, I tried to get there sharpish, you know, because I wanted to get a space, because I know what photographers are like, as I was as I will get into a bit more detail a bit later on. Yeah, photographers are quite they're they're great at what they do, but they're like, when it comes to space, oh, they want it. They do. If a photographer can't get their space, they will, like, yeah. That's not in focus to me. It doesn't look like. It is. It's just me. I'm short-sighted, so yeah. Black. Oh, don't. Uh, I mean, like, yeah, as I said, there's loads of different photographers down there, amateurs, etc., stuff like that. And there were drone pilots as well. Of which I will be very much honest, I feel very much sorry for the people who record video at these events, because the drones are absolutely irritating as hell. I mean, like, I like what drones achieve. Don't get me wrong. I think they're brilliant, but I feel so sorry for the poor sods who record video, because you're it's just sudden sort of you just hear in the back like a bee is on your mic, and it's horrid. It is. And I was talking to a gentleman, which I was actually talking to him for the majority of the event, and he was saying how they're not really supposed to be actually doing that. And they'll talk about a railway who's got like a 50-meter perimeter where you can not fly drones over the line, etc. So yeah. So far, I have deleted a few, but not many, as they normally would. These are actually, I don't know why they're staying in black and white, alright? Don't ask me why. So, yeah. And this one might stay in colour. Keep it sharp. That's what we like to do. How was that? I like that. It's brilliant, because they've actually Swanage Railway, they've got their own one of these. It's called Eddystone. At the moment, it's going over a 10-year overhaul, and it should be down back on the railway in like 2024. So, so we got a while to see that, but it's still great. Still great. I don't think this one will make it in, probably because I've just got so utterly close to it. But you can see all of the wheels. So you got a 2, 3, 2 configuration, or is it 2, 3, 1? 2, 3, 2 must be. So yeah, the South American. I'm not a big fan of that plate anyway. So Keith Park, he was, I believe, he was either an RAF pilot, or I'm getting confused with another train. It might be, but I don't think I am. So yeah, it's a nice sort of like dark green for this. There's a trouble. This is nice. That green is horrid. So yeah. Very close. I don't know. I don't think we will. There's just another look at the plate or the plaque on there. It's a nice. This is now very much overexposed. This is like doing a bit of bloody motion rendition. Who's that? Do I know him? No, I don't. Okay. So here's the man. Here's Manston on the back, and this is the only time we actually see a train after a train. It's a train on the back of the train. So yeah, this is Swanage Railways. This is Swanage Railways' own Manston. By the end of this year, its lease for the boiler's gone, so we'll have to have a new one put in, possibly. So yeah. But it's nice. It's nice. It's nice. So yeah. I like this because you've got that sort of haze of the smoke, if you get what I mean. Let's make it a tad sharp, shall we? There we go. It's nice. It's nice. If I could only get a bit more darker in some places, like on here, because you've got the sun was actually quite here, right here, but it's nice. It's nice. There we go. And then I'm not a big fan of that plate on there again. It's horrid. And there you go. Another look at the plaque. You got to remember these are going quite fast behind as you were past as you were seeing the video. But yeah, here's Corfe Castle. Now I might keep some of these because I like the way these are shot. Because it was nice and sunny, you can get a lot of... There's a lot more you can work with. In the blues, the greens. It's nice. This shot here looked actually quite nice on my Nikon. I don't know if it came out as nice as I thought it would. I like this. For quite a lot of reasons. So this is it coming back, so it goes all the way to the river Flume, and then it comes back this way. I don't know if that post was there, that would be that much more nicer, but I feel that there's too much sort of light hitting the side of that. Can I alter the colour spectrum on here? Don't want any effects. Tone curve. No, you should be able to sit turning. There we go. Trying to think what colour would be hitting that side. Okay, that's fine. Thought I was going to be able to do it. I quite like that. In some case, my voice was dying, alright, throughout the event. So here we go. Here's the city of Well. Is it the city of Well? City of Wells. With the golden arrow. Now the thing was, this is the nicest plaque, or one of the nicest plaques or plates that are on the front. Although the thing that ruins it for me is that there's flags, and also that they've stuck giant golden arrows, a golden arrow to each side, which I despise personally. It looks so odd. But yeah, again you can see the photographers there. Now this one actually was coming quite more fast than anything, but it still looked quite nice. So here we go. And actually, first of all, I want to know if no motion blur. It's the first step before you do anything. Touch down on that. I was a bit overexposed. That's the thing with this. I was actually more focused on actually doing changing the aperture and your shutter speed as it was moving in, which I normally don't do. So you get all these different sort of iffy shots, but it worked. It worked. I do love black and white. I can't resist. It's wonderful. Just to the point where don't think that will make it in, but you know. Here we go. So yet again you can see the horrid arrow on there. I mean, like, the flags, to be honest, they aren't much of a thing that really affects me at all. But it's just that arrow. It's just ew. Trouble is, because this is like so. So it's like, see, like that. You could do, but it's just the front. Because like that, that's sort of properly exposed. I have no idea now what I've done. Put it down here. No. So yeah. Anyway, let's move on to some sort of stories that was happening while I was there. So, apart from the drones, it was all great. As I said, there's professionals there, etc. And really, the thing I like about going to these sort of events is that it sort of prompts you to get better gear, you know? Because I'm the one there with the loudest shutter ever. And it's like, ugh. And I don't want to be that person who keeps killing people's videos because you just hear in the background or something like that. It's just, ugh. But you know, yeah. But what I don't like seeing is when you got a kid who owns a drone, who then has it's a professional camera he has. It's probably his dad's, but he was using it in the very incorrect way it was supposed to be used. I think he had a D4 or a D5, one of those, all right, and he was in auto. I don't even. It might not have been a D5. It might have been another one, but the reason I could tell was because it had that, you know, the grip on the bottom there. and it was like, oh, for God's sake! And I literally said, and also he had a DX lens on there as well, and that's what I hate to see. You know, it's just. I feel that this side here is a bit too. It's a shame because it's quite nice, but here is again a bit more close up. I don't think that's going to get in. And there it is. So it literally it goes and it's already gone. Then we had this bloke doing something to the signal, which I had no idea, but they're actually they've got a signal there. They do now, but it's like I don't know what's going on with it. It's very iffy. So yeah. Anyway, this is Sir Keith Park, I believe, coming out. With tender first, which I don't mind it coming tender first. And I mean I don't tend to focus on it as much if it's got tender first, because it's just it's a bit boring in some aspects. So yeah, but you know, it's all right. It's all right. So it is coming out again. Trying to think which one. That one or that one. I'm gonna say we choose that one. I didn't realise I had that bit of tracking. Stupid. I'm gonna need to scrap that bit, and also just do it slightly to there as well. I do my editing. My editing style's quite iffy in some cases, anyway. It's all higgledy-piggledy. It is. I mean, yes, again, it does look really nice in black and white. I do like it in colour, though. Track in the bay. No. No. And this time I'm focusing on the driver this time. So I like this shot. I do. Because we've got Sir Keith Park down here. We've got British Railways. We've got the number. A slight meh on the face there. But other than that, I like it. It's very difficult doing editing because there's loads of different things. Like, what should I keep? Should I keep that? Should I keep that? You know, it's a very difficult process. I find. I do like this shot though. It's nice. And there we go. See Sir Keith Park again there. Again, this is running at the rate of knots, so you can barely get it. You can. So yeah. There are some really great photographers out there, and I mean, it doesn't matter at all what gear you have. And I mean, like, don't be intimidated by people with the professionals. I mean, I saw a bloke who had around £12,000 worth of gear. So that's including bodies, that's including 2 lenses. He had 2 different cameras. They might have been the same. I don't know, because I couldn't actually see because he was on the other side of the track. But he had like 2 18 to 55. No, not 18 to 55. 2, possibly 2 Canon 55 to 200. no, 70 to 200, 2.8s probably. So yeah, professionals. So yeah, now we got 3400081. This is my favorite. It's or 92 Squadron. It's wonderful. I find this is my favorite one out of the bunch, mainly because it looks the best. I find, although when they stick a plate on it, it looks a bit more. I mean, at least it fits. So yeah, I love this one. This is brilliant. The reason I like it is because of the paint color or paint job on it, but I also love the way there's no number on there. I think it's a bit more distinctive. So this is it coming out of Core Castle just now. Yes, right now as we speak. And I was more sort of, this is more spray and pray, to be honest, than anything. But I did try and somewhat try and get some nice images of it, because it's really nice. It's a nice odd paint job, but it works, you know. I don't think we're gonna get that. That looks really terrible as well. So as it comes over the bridge, this is sort of the point where it's like, yes. Yet again, they come down with a race of knots, and it's fun, but it's also quite scary because you're literally within a few centimeters of it. Or not a few centimeters, that's like ridiculously close, but you're within, you know, you're in quite close proximity. So yeah, it's wonderful, this engine is. I think it's very distinctive, I find, because it's got no number on the front. And it's got it painted down there. I think I like it, and they want to add a number on the front of there. I don't think they should. I think it's wonderful, wonderful as it is. So yeah, with this I was able to get the driver as well, which I was quite happy about. This is on when it comes back, so on its second path. The Man of Kent, definitely. It's wonderful, wonderful. One of my, not one of my, a really favourite sort of photographer of mine, who I've actually stuck now on the featured channels list thingamabob on the channel, Vehicular Brit. Definitely go and check him out and follow him on Flickr. He does some wonderful images. And it's a great representation of, you don't have to have the best camera in the world, nor do you have to have an actual DSLR. But he's taken some wonderful photos of this. It's wonderful, really. They're really great. So yeah, definitely go and check them out on Flickr. I probably might link them down in the description down below. Probably. If I do, then I do. If I don't, then moan at me down in the comment section. But yeah, that's like a keeper. It looks like yes and no. Okay, black and white. It's keeps. Black and white keep. There's a bit. This one I tend to see it starts to go a bit more blue than anything. Mainly because of its odd colour scheme. And I was actually really happy because the sun decided to stay rising in the sky. Yeah, there was a good mix of photographers down there. When we get a bit close, and that's when I'll probably initiate the full-on edit. I literally went wham. Because, yeah. You'll see in the behind the lens video. So it's a really lovely. So yeah, they rebuilt. They had a major overhaul. This did. So yeah, it's wonderful. So I've got to pick the best ones out of this. I do to go off on Flickr because I don't want like suddenly go all of these up on Flickr. There we go. Right, this is the trouble because you've got this big cloud of steam that is very much dehydrated in color, making everything seem overexposed. So I can get it there. I can probably get it there as well. There it's just covering everything. Although we're mostly on black and white. It's wonderful. Sharpen. We might be able to get the colour back in that. Ooh. Look at that. Yeah, see, it's like smoke is one of these things that sort of, it's like water. It reflects the light. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna say that's good. This is staying in colour. I'm telling you that. Nice. I like it. See, are these photographers out there? They look like it. They also look very blue as well. Just trim that down. They won't notice. Wonderful, wonderful locomotive. Sharpen. Yeah, that's staying in colour. Here is a bit more, just in case that last shot wasn't very good. You sort of got to define, or sort of try and get out of the sort of like snapshot sort of thing, Bob. Snapshot phase. I do like that. Again, it's coming blazingly fast out. So it's like very much difficult to actually try and get something. The trouble, this is just like, it's actually yeah, no. Not gonna. Here's a I'm not 100% sure what this is. it's a plane. Alright, it's a we know that. Let's go with Castle again. There's City of Wales coming out again. Again with the stupidly idiotic arrows on there. They look like something you could buy in Poundland and like stick on there. I mean, like, you know, I think it just looked very much better with the front, you know, sort of decal, yeah, decal. However, shut up. Yeah. See all the different camera people. Is that guy like got? Is he stuck a bit of paper outside? It's good. It's good. I like doing this. So yeah. Yet again, people, as I say, do abuse their use of higher end cameras against the people who don't have one yet. It's annoying because yeah, again, I get barged out. I swear this is going to happen at every sort of event I go to. And I don't like it. I literally don't. But I was sort of pushed out of the way, sort of, you know. And this poor man next to me who was doing a bit of video work, doing a bit of a I hope I didn't get in his shot, but I like this shot. If I can get it a teeny weeny bit darker, it'll work quite nicely. Again, that's a bit overexposed. The amount of money that must have gone into this event is like, you know. So I was actually focused on that door there, apparently. But you can see, it looks like a bit of wood that's been painted as an arrow, stuck on the side. And there's actually really sort of surprised to get this because you know, it's moving at a high speed and like you know, you're only there for like a fraction of a second and it's gone, literally. So it's all, you know, there. Don't know, probably we'll leave it, we'll have a go, have a look. Oh, look, there's a bloke with his, is that a Samsung or is it an iPhone? Yep, Samsung. I could tell from the shape. Yeah. Ooh, I just see a little pole on the bottom there. Please get that out of frame. Yes. Next is Manston with a really idiotic thing, I think, on it. London sunk to Paris. I don't like that plate. It just doesn't work for it, I find. And blue and yellow. disc on the front, it just, for me, it ruins it. You know, which is a shame because yet again, it's a really nice locomotive being ruined by a plate. It's just. I don't think we're going to get that. So yeah, it looks really like if you get what I mean. It doesn't look like something you would want to put on the front of there. No wonder I didn't take that many great photos. Anyway, again, that's very much overexposed. Did I do any sharpening to this? There was no. Nope. I'm glad that. Oh my word! I didn't notice there was that many people up top. Apparently there was. So this is all right. Yet again, you can see that really ridiculous plate on the front of there. Just please don't put that on there. Some people might like it, but me, I don't, you know. It's just too. Doesn't fit anything. I'd rather see the number on there. Oh my god, that's very much overexposed. Oh, look who's coming out next. 34081. Here she comes out. It's wonderful. I love it. I love the colour. And then they had to put the injector out, or steam injector, I believe, something like that at the top, or a steam release valve, something like that. It's one of those things to knock my focus off. Thanks. Yeah, it's wonderful. I don't know what it's about. It's just the green, I think, and the yellow. It works. Look at everybody. I heard that it was a lot of people's favourites, whereas I heard some people don't like the colour, where sort of quite baffled. But you know, everybody can't like the same thing, so you know. There's a whistle. There's Mr. Driver. Now I get a shot on Mr. Driver, I do. And actually, I think I'm focused on him. Yes. Blacks. I like it. So here she is, coming back. So I'm either thinking that or that. I think that. And there is no going back because I've just deleted the one. So the question is now, colour or no colour? Like a really bad rip-off of Deal or No Deal. Yeah, colour. Colour. Colour all the way. Nice. Like the wood trim as well, I swear. Yeah, that's wood. It's nice. It's nice wood trim. Trying to think what I'm focused on here. On here. Possibly. Ooh. Do I get rid of that pole? Next one. Yeah, it's that pole. It's the tiny inch of that pole. Yeah. Yeah, that I think that's alright. Yeah. Sharp. Make it sharp. I like that. Then most of these can go. And you can probably see that there's another one waiting. Oh, look, it's Keith Park again. Coming down again. It's wonderful. I believe this time I get down on a lower level. I will have to think before the time comes up. I'm not sure. I might do. I might not. No, I don't think. So here's Sir Keith Park. I don't think. I swear they didn't have the plates on like the second and the first. I don't know. I don't. Ben does not know. Nope. 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 Here we go. Right, here's the shots that I quite like. I'm worried about this. Very much worried about that. I'm not so worried. The South America. What does it actually show on there? Okay. Look at that. Ooh. Black or white? Black or white? I'm gonna fall for black and white, I think, for that. It's wonderful. First time I found clarity, I was just mind blown. I don't think my reaction has actually been posted up on the thingy above. If you want to see the video, comment down below. There we go, yeah. Did I make that sharp? No. Stupid. Yeah, it's nice. It's very nice. Keith Park. Here it is, just a tad more close, but I think that's the closest we don't really want to get. So these are now waiting, waiting. There's a new signal there. More waiting, more waiting, more waiting. More taking photos of castles to pass the time. Aha, Anston. Is that guy wearing glasses? Or goggles? No, he's not there. It looked like it. I'm going to be very much honest. I wouldn't know what to do if I actually had my Nikon and I was in the poking my head out of the window. Oh, someone's following me on Flickr. But yeah, guys, I will say all the Lightroom videos are on. All the photos that we edit in today's video will be posted up on Lightroom, so you can look at the final results and glare upon them if you wish to. Not that I don't think you. Not that you would. And I think I also get this driver as well, looking by the overexposed photos that are coming up. Oh my word, there's a crack in the glass. See, look at that. I'm focused on the wood. Yeah, there's a crack in that glass. Just like something's fallen down. It's quite hard with this because I want to sort of separate that from that, but I just can't seem to. Which is very much annoying. I like that. Out of focus. Back in focus. Here we go, doing a bit more portrait shots. And here's I don't tend to like do these sort of photos because you get mixed reactions on here from what people sort of do. So you get these sort of people who do purposely these idiotic faces just to mess up the photo you're trying to do. Anyway, here's the crew. But you can see this is just a few out of the bunch. This bloke here I was talking to, he's wonderful. He was actually, it looked like from what he was actually using, he wasn't using a digital SLR or a DSLR or anything like that. He was more using a sort of film than anything. And then you got all these guys here with camcorders, or the video cameras. I don't like it. I don't know about you, but I don't think photographers like it when they are getting taken, you know. Here she is. Now this one was quite great because the city of Wales decided to plummet down here in a very nice fashion. So much that it made me sort of crouch down. That's nice. So yeah, it works because you got the oh dear, it's wonderful. Right, sorry. I don't know whether that should be in colour or not. Create a virtual copy. And then this will go in black and white. Oh, did I do sharpening? No, me. I did. Yes. This is when you're. This is when I then go down to a different level. Is that the driver right there? Yes, it is. I don't like it when that decides to pop down. I don't think we're going to get. No, we're not. Even though it's quite nice and awesome, it's not great. That's very much motion blurred again. And these are going to be overexposed. That's quite nice. Oh my word, that's just white. Yep. I can't do anything about that at all. Oh wait, can I? Yes, I can. Aha. That's nice. I like that. What the hell is that though? There's something there. Ooh, it brings it out. I do like that. The arrow off, even better. But it's not. What's the danger? Overhead live wires. Is that? I can't see any. That's quite nice. Either way, you got the smoke there. Ooh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Now we just sharpen it. It's nice. Really do like that. Oh no, yet again we're gonna have to create a virtual copy. and white. There we go. No. Nope. It's like I've fallen over. But then you suddenly, like with this, I then suddenly go like twist. Just drops it. Colour defines more, but black and white makes it a bit more nice. Did I sharp it? No, I didn't. So why everybody you make everything sharp? Unfortunately, my lens doesn't do that. It doesn't make everything sharp, so I have to do it for itself. You can see the amount of people over there. Now these, I quite like. I like doing these. You see the cloud starting to move its way in. Whoops. I meant that. That's what I meant. Probably not going to do it on that side. There we go. Who's coming out this time? So Keith Park. It's quite, oh my word, we're getting to the end. I didn't even know that. It's a shame. 48 photos. That's going to be slowly moved down. Oh dear, it's the dreaded bit of a rail. I was going to have that as his face, but I decided not to. Mainly because he was putting his tongue out, which is very annoying. So that wraps up the photos. Yeah, that wraps all the photos up. I think there's some brilliant ones like this, and there's some not so great. So in total, 39 photos. It could have been 40. That's going to annoy me, isn't it? Anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed these, please of course leave your like down below, much appreciated as always. Please also comment what was your favourite image as well. Also have a look around for the behind the lens video of this. It will probably be popping up shortly, or by the time you're watching this it might have already been released. It's either that, depending on how quick you are to watch this video. So yeah, also you can go and view these photos up on Flickr down below as well. But anyway guys, have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you soon, and yes, bye bye.